Hello everyone, my name is Radhika. I am a student of Chemistry Honours first year. My roll number is 69. Today I am going to read a chapter Pesticide and Introduction from a Psych Chemistry. So now let us start. Pesticides are a chemical or a biological agent that are used for preventing, destroying, repelling, or controlling any insects, rodents, nematodes, fungi, or weeds. Pesticides serve as a plant protection product which protect them from insects, rodents, nematode or weeds. Now classification of pesticides. Pesticide can be classified in different ways according to their source, their target, their mode of action, their chemical structure. Based on the source, that is natural and synthetic pesticide. Natural pesticide. Natural pesticide are a pesticide that are derived from natural sources such as mineral or plants. Nicotine, rotenone, pyrethrum, neem oil are the some example of natural pesticide derived from plant. Boric acid, which is used to control pests like termites, cockroaches, is a mineral. Diatomaceous earth is a dry powdery material derived from shell of marine organisms. It is used in mainly to deter and kill crawling pests. Now, nicotine. Nicotine is obtained from a stem and leaves of tobacco plants. It is used to kill aphids, leaf hoppers, and thrips. Next is pyrethrin. Flower of pyrethrum plant contain toxic ester called pyrethrins. The flower are dried in powder and extracted with organic solvents to obtain pyrethrin. It is used to kill flies and is non-toxic to men. Rotenone is obtained from roots of detritus plant. It is used as a fish poison. It is believed that natural pesticides are always safer and eco-friendly than man-made pesticide. Synthetic pesticide. The use of synthetic pesticide began in 1930. The first known pesticide is arsenic and the most popular one has a DDT, that is dichlorodiphenyl trichloroethane, which was introduced in 1935 by a scientist Paul Muller during World War II. It was used in an effective tool to eradicate malaria. By 1950, a pesticide was found to increase the farm yield far beyond pre-World War II levels. Farmers today globally depends heavily on synthetic pesticide to control insect in their crops. This necessitates the use of pesticide to protect the crop against the attack of several pests. Today, pesticides have become an evil necessary which we cannot do away with. The synthetic pesticide DDT was widely used in urban aerial sprays to control mosquitoes, gypsy moth, Japanese bottle, and other insects in 1940. However, DDT continues to be manufactured and applied in underdeveloped nations. A few types of synthetic pesticide are as follows. First one is organochlorines, which include DDT, aldrin, taxophene, dieldrin. These synthetic pesticides adversely affect the reproductive system, nervous system, endocrine and immune system. Next one is carbonates. These type include aldicarb, carbofuran, carbaryl. These pesticides directly affect the central nervous system. Organophosphatase. These type of synthetic pesticide include glyphosate, diazenon, malathion. This is also adversely affect the central nervous system. Pyrethroids. This type of include deltamethrin, cypermethrin, phenphrothrine. Exposure to pesticide can cause acute or long-term effect of animal and human. Classification based on the target. First one, insecticide are a type of pesticide that are used to specially target and kill insect. Next one, herbicide. Herbicide are used to kill desirable plant or weeds. Third one is fungicide. Fungicide are a chemical which are used to control and eradicate the fungi developing on fruits, vegetable and cereal crops. Rodenticide are a chemical compound which are used against rodents such as rat and mice. Nematicides are a chemical pesticide used to kill plant parasitic nematode. Nematode are a parasitic worm that live in a soil and feed on a natural material. Next one, classification based on their action. Pesticide. Uh, First is stomach poison. The insecticide are taken up by insect are called stomach poison. Example BHC, DDT, lead, arsenate and methoxyclote. Next one is contact poison. These insecticides destroy the insect simply by body contact. For example, BHC, eldrin, parathrin and DDT, etc. Fungigants, fumigants. These insecticides act on an insect through the respiratory system. Next one is systematic pesticide. These pesticides are absorbed by root, stem and leaves of a plant. When insect feed on these area of plant, they are killed. Organochlorines. Organochlorines are a pesticide are chlorinated hydrocarbon. These are used in agriculture and mosquito control. Some important organochlorine pesticides include DDT, linolene, BHC, methoxychlore, dieldrin. Organophosphates. Organophosphates are ester of phosphoric acid having general formula ROPOR OR double bond O. Organic phosphates are most widely used insecticide. These are used in agriculture and in garden and in lawns. Some commonly used organophosphates are parathron, malathion, methyl, etc. Carbamates. Carbamates are ester of carbamic acid. NH2C double bond OH. General formula is as follows. Example of carbamates include carbofuran, carbyle, etc. Quinones. Quinones pesticide are derivative benzoquinone. They act as fungicide. Raw example are chloranil, dichlorone, dithianone. Anilids. Anilide pesticide are a acyl derivative of aniline. These are a herbicide in action and used to control the growth of weed in a crops. The aniline include alachlor, butachlor, acetachlor, etc. Benefits of pesticide. Agriculture was developed to produce crop and livestock for human consumption. As the human population increases, the amount of food produced in a very amount. Unfortunately, there are other organisms that want to consume the crops that are made for humans. To avoid high losses in food production, pesticides are often needed to try to combat the problem. Regardless of the negative hazardous effect of pesticide, they have become a necessary evil in today's world and we cannot completely ban them. However, we can shift to safer and less toxic alternatives. The benefits of pesticide are as follows. Improving productivity. With the introduction of pesticide, farmers have been able to produce more crop on a small piece of land, which has helped in increasing crop productivity up to 50%. Pesticides allow farmer to maximize the benefit of other timings, things high quality seeds, fertilizer, advanced irrigational technical technologies, and agriculture chemicals. Pesticides have been an important part of the process by reducing losses from weeds, disease, and insects pests that can potentially reduce the harvestable produce. Reducing waterborne and insect transmitted disease. Pesticides contribute to enhance human health by preventing disease outbreak through the control of rodent and insect population. Vector-borne disease are most effectively tackled by killing the vector. Insecticide are often the only practical way to control the insect that spread disease like malaria, Lyme disease, West Nile virus. Malaria is one of the leading causes of death in developing countries. It is estimated that since 1945, use of pesticide had preventing deaths of about 7 million people by killing pests that carry such disease. Third one is conservation of the environment. Pesticide enable farmer to produce more crop per unit area with less villages, which reduce deforestation, help in conserving natural resource and curb soil erosion. Pesticides are also critical for the control of invasive species and noxious weed. Next one is transforming developing country into a food produces as crop production produce have helped farmer to grow more diversified crop so much that these countries now have the capacity to export their food. Help in storage. After the crop has been cut and is put in a storage, it can be still be subjected to pest attack. Bugs, rodents, moths can harm the produce. Pesticide used in a store product can prolong the life of the produce and prevent huge post harvest losses from pest and protect the grain. Adverse effect of pesticides. Pesticides have been linked to a wide range of hazards, including health hazards, environment hazards. In 65% of pesticide usage is of for agriculture sector and the rest is used for non-agriculture sector. Although the use of pesticide has helped to enhance economic gains through crop protection, but these gains cannot nullify the hazard of pesticide. They have had a serious implication to human health and non-targeted plant and animal by accumulating in food and water. After so many years, after kerosene drew attention to the health and environmental impact of pesticide, their use has only increased. Health hazard. Pesticides have been linked to a wide range of human health hazards ranging from short-term impacts such as headache and nausea to chronic impact like cancer, reproductive harm and endocrine disruption. Research has linked exposure to pesticide to increased presence of neurological disorder, para- Parkinson's disease, lymphoma, asthma and leukemia. There is a lot of evidence that some of these chemicals do pose a potential risk to humans and other life form and unwanted side effects to the environment. Worldwide death and chronic disease due to pesticide poisoning number about 1 million per year. The high risk group exposed to pesticide include production worker, formulator, sprayer, mixer, loader and agriculture farm worker. In industries, workers are at increased risk since they handle various toxic chemicals including pesticide, raw material and toxic solvents. Impact on environment. Pesticide can contaminate soil, water, turf and other vegetarians. In addition to killing insects or weeds, pesticide can be toxic to a host of other organisms including bird, fisher and non-targeted plant. The impact of pesticide consists of effects of pesticide on non-targeted species. Over 98% of sprayed insecticide and 95% of herbicide reach a destination other than their target species because they are sprayed on across the entire agriculture field. Surface water contamination. Contamination of water by pesticide is widespread. Pesticide can reach surface water through runoff from treated plant and soils. Which pesticide reach the water? It may drift outside of the intended area when it is sprayed. It may percolate. It may reach through the soil, carry to water as runoff, or it may be spilled accidentally. Fourth one, groundwater contamination. Groundwater pollution due to pesticide in worldwide problem. During a survey conducted by India, it was found that 58% of drinking water sampled down from hand pump and well in Bhopal were contaminated with organochlorine pesticide excessively. Soil contamination. Extensive use of pesticide in agriculture production can degrade and damage the community of microorganisms living the soil. Many of the chemicals used in pesticide are persistent soil contaminants whose impact may endure the decades and adversely affect soil conservation. The use of pesticide decrease the general biodiversity in the soil. Effect on the plants. Nitrogen fixation, which is derived from the growth of plant, is hindered by pesticides in soil. Pesticide can kill bees are also the reason for loss of species that help pollinate plants. Also, pesticides have a harmful and direct effect on plants like poor hair development. Effect on animals. Many kind of animals are harmed by pesticide, leading many countries to regulate pesticide usage through biodiversity action plans. Pesticide can eliminate some animal essential food sources, causing the animals to relocate, change their diet or starve. The effect of pesticide on human health depend on the toxicity of the chemical and the length and the magnitude of exposure. Exposure effect can range from mild skin irritation to birth defect, tumor, genetic changes, coma, and death.